This is the Arweave chart with the big green candle Arweave smashing through $30. And at the same time, you've just had Bitcoin bounce off the trend line exactly as we predicted in the earlier show today. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin charts, the slight pullback that we had, and whether this is a correction or whether this is just a small little pullback before we get into what we are calling the best case scenario. We're also going to be giving away a lot of money on the show. I gave away $10,000 on the previous show. And I think what I'm going to do is give away a whole lot more this time, because this channel is about you, the Banter fan, the Banter community, and I want to give everything to you guys. So stay tuned until the end.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
Get up, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And you know what we do every single morning when we wake up? The first thing is we thank God that we're alive, and we thank God that we are alive in such a beautiful time in crypto, and that we are all in crypto. That's the first thing that you do when you wake up. But then after that, what we do is we check the good morning indicators. Well, what the hell are the good morning indicators? These are the 7 indicators that you're going to need to check every single morning. Every single morning, you're going to check these 7 indicators to see whether it's going to be a good day or a bad day in the market, and to determine whether or not or how you should be trading the day. So what are the 7 indicators? Well, you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you do is you check the Bitcoin price, because that's the biggest indicator of them all. And we can see that right now, the Bitcoin price is 2.2% down on the day. Nothing to worry about at all. We're still above 45,000. We were a little bit lower later. The next indicator that we check, Freddie, what is the next indicator that we check? Let's put up the charts. All right, so the first one we check is the Bitcoin price. Then we check the market cap. Let's quickly check the market cap. It's just under $2 trillion. It's a ball hair under $2 trillion. One little ball hair away from $2 trillion. So that's the next indicator to check. So Bitcoin price is good. Crypto market cap is good. Then we take a scroll through the top 50 coins. And the reason why we take a scroll through the top 50 coins is because we want to see what the trends are for today. And we can see that if we scroll down the top 50 coins, most of the big altcoins are down, but Solana is up. DeFi seems to be down because Uniswap is down 11%. Luna is up 10.4%. And we continue to scroll down. Theta is down 10%. What else is in the top? All right, so we have meme coins down. If you look, Shiba is down and Dogecoin is down. We've got DeFi down. We've got ETH Layer 2 down. We've got Luna up. We've got Arweave hitting another high right now. So we know that that is a good, those indicators are strong. What's the next indicator we look at, Frederico? All right, the next one, we look at the greed and fear index. And the greed and fear index is showing us that people are still a little greedy in this market. Still a little greedy in the market. Cool, we checked that. That's the 4th indicator. Let's go to the next indicator. The Bitcoin dominance chart. Shaldino, let us see what Bitcoin dominance is all about. And this shows us whether people are buying Bitcoin or buying alts. And you can see that the Bitcoin dominance is starting to go down a little bit, which means that the mood is positive and people are still going for alts. Once you've checked the Bitcoin dominance, once you've checked the Bitcoin price, you've checked the market cap, you've checked the top 50 coins, so you know the trends of the day. You've checked the greed and fear indicator. You've checked the Bitcoin dominance. You go and look at the grayscale premium, because That shows you, let's have a look at the Grayscale Premium, what the institutions have been doing in the last 24 hours. And you can see that there is not much demand from the institutions in the last 24 hours. In fact, Bitcoin is trading at a 15.34% discount on Grayscale, which means that it may be time to start buying the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, or we can expect a slight pullback if retail demand can't pull the Bitcoin price up. Once you've checked the Grayscale indicator, you check the Bitcoin chart against the trend line and make sure that it hasn't broken any trends. Let's have a look at that. Nope, no trends have been broken. That means that today should probably be a good day in crypto. So welcome back, guys. I'm Crypto Man Ran. We're here 4 times a day now. I don't know if you guys saw, but Sheldino, my brother, just did an emergency stream on our new channel called Microdose. And if you're not a subscriber on Microdose, you're missing out. I want to show this to you. I want to show you. Crypto Banter. Crypto. Banter. Microdose. You need to go to YouTube and you need to search for Crypto Banter Microdose, or the link is in the description to make it so easy for you guys.
Channel where we run 2 shows a day. We have
so let's quickly go to Crypto Banter Microdose. So you see we have a new channel. It's called Crypto Banter Microdose, and Sheldon did a stream here 24 minutes ago where he updated you because he had an emergency update on the market. If you're not subscribed to Microdose, go to Microdose, subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, because that's the only way that you're going to get these up-to-the-minute live updates. Next thing, I gave away $10,000 on the show earlier to subscribers of this channel and subscribers of the Microdose channel, and I want to give away a whole lot more money because it just feels incredible and amazing to give away so much money to the community. So we're going to give away lots of money on this channel, because not only are we going to give away Star Terra, $100 Star Terra to people. Okay, I want to start giving this away. So Crypto Paulie 3, if you subscribe, Crypto Paulie 3, who took down Crypto Paulie 3 after I called him so nicely? Crypto Paulie 3, don't worry, Freddie's got funny fingers and he's pressing buttons, but Crypto Paulie 3, you've won yourself $100 of Star Terra Launchpad before the launch, and this thing is going to do at least 10x. That means that you're going to get $1,000. Then we've got Quadro Finiac. I'm usually asleep during the stream, so my chances of getting Terra Poly are very slim. I love all the streams and follow both channels. Okay, so Quadro Finiac, you get yourself $100 of Poly Starter, which is now worth $1,700. Yeah, $1,700. That's $1,700. You get yourself $1,700 right now. Should we give away more? Let's give away more. But guys, subscribe, like the content, subscribe. Glenn Hawk wants his wife changed. I'm going to help you change your wife. I'm going to give you $100 of Star Terra before it launches. So you got yourself $100 of Star Terra before it launches. That's what this show is about. I'm going to give everything back to the community. I'm going to give everything back to the Banter people. Not only knowledge, not only love, not only crypto wisdoms, but I'm actually just going to give you guys money, because if I can't, I'm going to make your bags grow. And I'm going to give you money on top of that. So welcome back. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Subscribe, like this content, get involved, because this is the best community in crypto. And now I'm on to something new, because I just want to give everything away. I don't need money anymore. Every time I get these allocations, I'm just going to give it to the community. You know what? I've got another one to give away. Let's give away cards. Card wallet. It's launching now, Freddie. It's launching now. Do we have the video? So Card Wallet launching today. I'm going to give away $500 of Card Wallet now. Oh, is there no sound to this video? Ah, good. So this is Card Wallet. It's the Cardano wallet, right? That's why it's called Card Wallet. But why does it say send Ethereum? I thought it was a card wallet. Well, anyway, we're going to give away $500 of Card Wallet. Who wants Card Wallet? Let's give away Card Wallet. Everybody, just Freddie, give away money. Give away money, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Card. Okay, so Baha Aladdin, you got yourself $100 of Card Wallet. Launching now. It's going to launch now. Artem Pinkashov, you got yourself $100 of Card Wallet. It's launching now. A few minutes. All right, enough giveaways. Let's actually get into the wisdom of the day. First things first, I did show you guys something that I live by every single day, and I really want you guys to live by exactly the same thing. You know, when you wake up every single morning, you want to know if it's a good day or a bad day to be on the markets. And you need to know this not only by looking at the price, because sometimes the price is actually quite deceiving, right? So I created this, like what I've called the good morning indicators. You know, so like, it's like, you know, if you wake up in the morning and it's a good morning, you know about it, right? You just know how it feels to have a good morning. It's almost like waking up in the morning with a, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, you know, you feel it's a good morning. So it's, yeah, you know when it's a good morning when you wake up. So I've given you guys 7 indicators that I'm going to show you that you should be checking every single morning. Hold on. What are you laughing at?
No, I know.
Sheldon,
I know.
what did you find? What did you find funny about that?
Sheldon, how do you know when it's a good morning?
Take me off camera. Take me off camera.
How do you know when it's a good morning? If you wake up in the morning and there's a tent in your bed, it's a good morning. Just say it.
Yeah, it's a good morning. Exactly.
So I've given you guys the good morning indicators. This is how the good morning indicators work. Before we even talk about the good morning indicators, we have a guest today, right? Yeah, very special guest. His name is CryptoFace. This guy's a degen trader like no other, part of the family here. And he's going to be talking to us about how he makes his calls. And he's also going to be giving shit away. This is like a game show. It's not even like a crypto show. It's like just give away shit, give away shit, give away shit. It feels so good, though. It does feel good.
The reason why we do it.
It's exactly. So I was saying, you know why it feels good? Because you know when it feels good. You know when it's going to be a good morning. You know how you know when it's going to be a good morning? If there's a tent in your bed, and if the following 7 indicators are good, it's going to be a good morning. So what are we looking at? The first thing that you look at is the Bitcoin price. The Bitcoin price gives you a gauge of what's happening on the markets on the day. We all do that. That's the first thing we check. But Bitcoin price can be deceiving. It can be deceiving. And that's why I've given you guys 6 other indicators that you should be looking at every single morning before you start trading. What are they? You look at the crypto market cap. And the reason why I want you guys to look at Bitcoin price and crypto market cap is to see whether alts are dominating or Bitcoin is dominating. When alts dominate, even though the Bitcoin price goes up, the market cap will go up even more. If alts are crashing, even though the Bitcoin price stays steady, the market cap will go down. So that's the next thing that you look at. You also then look at the top 50 coins, and that will give you a feel for the trends that are moving the market on the day. You may realize that meme coins are up. Then you may realize that DeFi is down. That gives you like a bird's eye view before you start trading, before you start investing, of what's going on the markets. Then you drink 1 sip of your coffee. After drinking 1 sip of your coffee, you look at the greed and fear index, because that will give you an idea of what the sentiment is on the market and how people are feeling. And right now, people are feeling slightly greedy. So I wouldn't be getting into any big trade. Exactly. Cool. So you've had a sip of your coffee. You've had a sip of your coffee. You've checked the markets. You've checked the greed and fear indicator. The next thing you look at is you look at the Bitcoin dominance. Remember, when people are scared, the Bitcoin dominance will go up. When people aren't scared, the market will be led by altcoins. So you're looking to see the Bitcoin dominance going up. And if you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, which Sheldino will call up on his screen as soon as he sorted out his morning issues. There we go. You can see that the Bitcoin dominance is going down. So confidence is actually coming back into the markets, which is a good sign. Very, very, very good sign. Then you look at the grayscale premium to see what the institutions are doing. And then the most important chart of all is you look at the Bitcoin trend chart and you see if Bitcoin has actually broken any trends. Sheldino, has Bitcoin broken any trends? Has it broken downwards? Is your coin panel broken? You can see that Bitcoin is actually just bouncing off the trend charts. So if you look at that every single morning, you will know immediately whether it's going to be a good day on the market or a bad day on the market. And today looks like it's going to be an okay day on the market. We did see a little bit of a pullback, but it's a healthy pullback. And I'll show you why it's a healthy pullback. You don't want the market to run up too quickly. And if you look at the daily chart in Bitcoin, what it looks like here is that we've had too many green days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 down days, and then we've gone all the way back up again. You don't want too many green days in a row. You don't want the market to go up too quickly. You don't want the leverage to go up too quickly. And that's why we want the market to have healthy corrections. And this is exactly a healthy correction. And I'm going to show you why. Show you why I'm not panicking. First reason I'm not panicking is because the data showed me that there was more dry powder went onto the market on Monday afternoon. So if you look on Monday afternoon, $222 million worth of stablecoins went onto centralized exchanges. What that means is that the whales were anticipating this pullback exactly like we were anticipating this pullback. If you listen to our show on Monday, I said to you guys, I'm anticipating a little bit of a pullback. And it seems like the whales were also watching the show, and they said, there's going to be a pullback, and they put money onto the exchanges, the centralized exchanges. And they put 222 million in a few minutes went onto centralized exchanges. That means that whales are getting money ready to buy the dip. That's exactly what happened. Then what happened? Well, surprise! Price down today while whale holdings went up 13,000 BTC. Freddie, how much is 13,000 BTC? Freddie's not so good at maths. This is going to be funny. At least today his shoes are on.
$5.9 billion.
You see, so the whales went and bought $5.9 billion. Is it $5.9 billion? Could be. $591 million. How much money did they put on exchanges 2 days before that? $222 million. They're getting ready for this. And as soon as the price went down to where they wanted the price to go, what did the whales do? Gobbled up the Bitcoin. So it does feel like this is a healthy correction because the whales are confident. The whales are buying. They're getting ready for it. And we're going to watch these stable coins going onto exchanges because that's exactly what we're looking for. If the whales put stable coins onto exchanges, we know they're ready to buy. So let's see, what else? Another thing which I did want to point out to you is that I really think that we're entering best case scenario for us, specifically for the Banter community. So not for the whole of crypto. I think not the whole of crypto. The whole of crypto is not going to make life-changing money. There are a few people in crypto that are going to make and keep life-changing money. And I think that now we're entering into, let's say, the best case scenario for the crypto Banter community. You've got Ragnar. Ragnar says he loves the community. I gave him $200 of QuickSwap, of Polylauncher earlier. So the reason why I think we're getting into the best case scenario for the Banter family is because Plan B said on the 20th of June, get this, on the 20th of June, Plan B says Bitcoin is below $34,000, triggered by Elon Musk's energy fund. There is also a more fundamental reason that we see weakness in June, possibly July. And on the 20th of June, I want to show you this before I carry on. 20th of June, just remember where we were when we were on the 20th of June. 20th of June, we were here. The price was $31,000. It was the bottom. It was the day before the bottom. On that day, Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model, comes out and says, my worst case scenario for 2021, August, bigger than 47K, September, bigger than 43K, October, 63, November, 98, 135. No one in their right mind would have thought when Elon Musk tweeted about ESG and destroyed the whole market, that we were going into a bull market and that we could be at $47,000 in August. Now we're midway through August. And the price of Bitcoin right now, midway through August, is $45,500. It's almost like it's uncanny how brilliant this stock to flow model is and how accurate the stock to flow model is. He came out and he said this morning, I want to show you this. Plan B, came out this morning and said, the Bitcoin, both Bitcoin stock to flow white line and on-chain signal color not red yet, still indicating that a second leg of this bull market. What he's saying is that if you look at how the stock to flow model works, you go from green to orange to red, you peak at red, then you start coming down. He's saying the model is only in the beginning of the orange, and that we are looking at a second leg of the crypto bull market. Now, this is the same guy that was so accurate on the 20th of June. On the 20th of June, he said that that we were going to get to 47,000 in August. And then, super interestingly, what he says is, he says, September is going to be a sideways month. He says, in September, Bitcoin is going to go to $43,000. And then we're going to continue to go up, and we're going to continue to go up at a crazy pace. We're going to go October, 63,000, November, 98,000, December, 135,000. I agree with him. I agree with him that Bitcoin is going to get to about 100, 150,000 by December. And I agree with him that September is going to be a sideways month. And the reason why I agree with him is because anybody that's been in crypto for any period of time, let me show you, knows that whenever we get a bull market, it's the same every single time. Let's go to 2017, the famous 2017, and let's look at what happened in August and September. So you had July, you had August over here. In August, let's go to the candle of August. We were at 4,289, and then September came down. And it was like a sideways month. It wasn't went down to $3,500. So you can see that August and September get ready for the big pull up towards the end of the year. That's what Plan B is seeing for this year. Let's look at 2013, which was the other bull market, this big bull market that everybody's talking about. Let's look at August. There we go. In August started off at about $95 on Bitcoin. Holy shit, $95 on Bitcoin. Holy shit. And then went up all the way to $134 in Bitcoin. And then in September, went down to $80 on Bitcoin. So the pattern's the same. And then look what happened in 2013 after this guy said that. Look at this. Whoosh, 10x on Bitcoin. Yes, and then the same thing happened in 2017. So again, let's go back there because it's so nice to look at it. See, August goes up, September goes down, and then the rest of the year, it explodes. It's like a pattern in crypto. And now we go and we look at August. August is my birthday month. My birthday is next week, Saturday, guys, don't forget. August, we're going to go up to 47, like Plan B says. And then we're going to go back down to 43 in September, and we're going to move sideways, and we're going to let the alts run. And that's exactly why I'm so excited. I'll tell you why I'm excited. Because this is my prediction was exactly the same as Plan B's prediction, but I hadn't seen Plan B's prediction. I said that Bitcoin is out of favor and that everybody's starting to look at a different kind of bull market. Now, you mustn't tell BitBoy about this. Don't tell him about this. And you mustn't tell the Bitcoin maximalists about this because this could destroy a Bitcoin maximalist day completely. Okay, so don't tell them. This is not a channel for maximalists. This is we talk about altcoins, we're degens. It's not a channel for Bitcoin maximalists who are toxic. This channel is for people who believe in the adoption of crypto. And if you believe in the adoption of crypto, then you're going to believe that this next bull market is actually not a Bitcoin bull market. Don't tell the maximalists. Because this altcoin market is actually about adoption, like real shit, real adoption. And Bitcoin adoption's happened already. And not many people actually want Bitcoin anymore. You can see that because if you look at the Grayscale Premium, people are willing to dump their Bitcoin shares at 15% less. You know why? Because, I'll tell you why. I'll show you. Look at this. Ran is a genius. He said this yesterday, and today this came out. It says, from Santiment, and Santiment measure exactly what their name says. Quite a clever company because their name says exactly what they do. It's Santiment, and it's a sentiment company. You got it, like sentiment. They measure sentiment, but they spell it Santiment. What they say is Bitcoin is at the lowest percentage of discussion in 3 months, as all eyes have been on the major altcoin surges that have been happening over the past month. Read our take. So this is exactly what they're talking about, and you can go and get this from Santiment. But if you look at the chart, no, Freddie, please don't take off your shoes, bro. Please, put the shoes on. I'm having a good show. No, Freddie, put the shoes on, bro. Oh, we have to survive Freddie's shoes again. They're hot. I know they're hot. I can smell. Okay, so Bitcoin, Sheldon, you're lucky you locked up in the dungeon. Okay, so Bitcoin discussion on social platforms is actually entered into like a 3-month low. People aren't talking about Bitcoin anymore. The shift has actually moved into the altcoins. Solana, Luna, Arweave. Imagine that, like the best performing altcoins. I mean, just imagine that the best performing altcoins, Solana, Luna, Arweave, and Axie, are all the altcoins that we've been telling you guys about for the last 4 months. In fact, Solana I've been telling you about for 4 months. Arweave I've been telling you since November every single day. Luna I've been telling you since November every single day. Anyway, the sentiment says that the sentiment is around that. They also say the following. Ethereum is hovering at around $3,000 level right now, while behind the curtains, we're seeing that the network growth has been rising this month. Cool. But the most interesting part is that new addresses created on Ethereum are at the highest growth rate that they have ever been, ever. So that means that the number of new wallets that are being built on the Ethereum network are higher than they have ever been, ever in the history of Ethereum. So not only are we getting more users, but new users are coming to altcoins, not Bitcoin. Okay, new users are coming to altcoins. Don't tell the maximalists, because altcoin people, because this bull market is actually led by mass adoption. Mass adoption. Don't tell the maximalists. Don't tell Peter McCormack. Don't tell Pompliano. Don't tell the maximalists. Just don't tell them. Okay, so what is it being driven by? It's being driven by OpenSea, Uniswap, DeFi, Axie Infinity. That is driving the adoption and the second part of the bull market. This next part of the bull market is about adoption. And if you can identify the blockchains that are getting adoption and the trends that are getting adoption, then you are going to make life-changing money in this bull run. And if you just hold Bitcoin, you're going to make a lot of money, but you're going to remain with the same wife. So you're going to make a decision. You can either make a lot of money, you can make wife-changing money, or you can remain with the same wife and hold Bitcoin. You'll still have money, but I don't know if you're going to wake up with the morning woodies anymore. It's up to you. That's what you got to make your own decisions. Okay. Sheldon's sitting there laughing. So this bull run is being driven by adoption. It's being driven by Ethereum and other altcoins. I've got to show you something. Let me show you something. I've got Sheldon sitting here just laughing.
Yeah, you're funny, Rand. You're brilliant, buddy. You're brilliant.
You've never had a morning hard on, bro. All right. Okay, so Ki Young Jew. He's not Jewish. He's Korean. I know his name is Young Jew. He's not a Jew at all. He's Korean. It's a coincidence. He says ETH might reach an all-time high earlier than BTC in the long term. I swear I said that like 6 months ago. Current ETH price is closer to all-time high compared to Bitcoin. Higher demand, lower supply. Ethereum sell-side liquidity crisis intensifies. Oh, Ethereum is now moving off exchanges much quicker than Bitcoin ever moved off exchanges. And you can see that as the price of ETH goes up, the whales are now starting to hoard their ETH. And then what you do is you sprinkle a little bit of a spice called EIP 1559. Okay, so EIP 1559 is a spice. You can buy it in the supermarket. What you do is you throw it on the Ethereum network and it just burns Ethereum. That's exactly what's happening. So you got whales eating Ethereum. You've got an increasing usage and adoption of Ethereum. And then you've got EIP 1559 spices all over the network. And you've got this like monster combination. You've got this like monster combination for Ethereum. This is Roxanne. That's Roxanne Kruger. This is the other Roxanne. There's Roxanne Kruger and Roxanne Bennett. There's two of them. Two Roxannes in the chat. One of them won. So then give the other one a prize too. So give the other one $100 of Poly. Give her $100 of Poly. I think I gave her $100 of Poly on Twitter. If I gave you $100 of Poly on Twitter, well, you're not getting $200. Okay, so let's get back to it. Ethereum is exploding, and you can see that Ethereum and Cardano are the crypto favorites. So get this, in an article that was written by a publication, and I don't have the name of the publication, so let's just call them a publication for now. Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Cardano are the most invested in cryptocurrencies in Singapore by a recent survey by crypto exchange Gemini. So Cardano is the third, Bitcoin is the second, and Ethereum is the most. So Ethereum has more transactions, more people are buying it, it's growing quicker than Bitcoin, there are more active industries on Ethereum than there have ever been, and basically Ethereum is now leading the bull run, which is very, very, very good for us. There are more charts. If you want more, let's give you more charts, Ethereum reserves on exchanges are now at an all-time low. Whales are taking Ethereum off exchanges and putting them into cold storage so that EIP 1559 won't eat they don't want EIP 1559 to eat their Ethereum. So they're taking it off the exchanges. And I think there was one more thing that I wanted to show you guys. So what we're seeing is that this bull run is being led by altcoins, and that any altcoin that has adoption, the market is treating in exactly the same way. Sheldon, call up the Arweave chart. While Sheldon is calling up the Arweave chart, I want to show you something that is ridiculously uncanny. This is the Solana chart in the last couple of days. You see, look what it looks like. This is the Luna chart in the last couple of days. It looks like I'm looking in the mirror, right? So look, Solana, Luna, Solana, Luna, Solana, Luna, Solana, Luna, Solana, Luna, Solana, Luna. You got it. Charts are exactly the same. You can't tell the difference between the charts. And then you look at Arweave, and we add Arweave to the thing. It's the same chart. Look, same chart. See? Same chart. So what the market is telling you is that altcoins are leading this next bull market. Don't tell the maximalists. And here's what's going to happen. I'll show you right now what's going to happen. So Plan B says September is going to be a sideways month where Bitcoin is going to close at 43K. But then October, Bitcoin is going to go to 63K. And then November, 98K. And then December, 135K. Now, when Bitcoin hits 63K and 98K and 135K, you don't want to be in Bitcoin because that's not the right trade. You want to be in Arweave, you want to be in Solana, you want to be in Axie Infinity, you want to be in Luna, you want to be in the altcoins. Because if Bitcoin goes up from 43,000 to 63,000 in 1 month, and that's what's going to happen because it happened in 2017, you see? Happened over here. When that happens to Bitcoin, do you know what's going to happen to the good quality altcoins? Do you have any idea? So that's what I wanted to tell you guys today. The idea for you guys, if you want to make life-changing money, is to be in the good altcoins. Because this is working out exactly as I predicted, exactly as Plan B predicted, exactly as
I have been predicting.
Okay, he didn't predict it because he predicted Bitcoin. He's wrong. So you have to be in the good degen altcoins. And that's why I said that it is the best market for us. Why? Because this is a channel for degens. This is a channel for people who like altcoins, who believe in adoption. This is not a channel for the maximalists. And this is not a channel for the chickens who are not willing to make calls. Because here we make calls and our calls pay off sometimes, mostly, all the time. And you know what else pays off? Me, I pay off. Because Eddie Perez wins $100 of Star Luna, just wins. And Francis Ferrer wins $100 of card. And my production team is going crazy here because they got to write all this shit down. Okay, so you get it. So basically, that is exactly what's going on. Now, I'm going to get Shaldino back on the stream. Shaldino.
Yo.
You did a microdose just before this show, right?
Yes.
On that microdose, what happened? Why did you need to do a microdose? Why did you need to do a microdose so urgently?
Of course, buddy. The main thing is strategy-wise. This is how we want to be buying coins: understanding risk, knowing where to buy, knowing how to put your stop loss. So it was just important that when we get to these phases, I want to be there. I want to show how we act. Guys, the last 2-3 days before now, we've had coins pumping 20-30%. You don't buy those. And then all of a sudden, the last 2 days the last day, we've had 10-20% drops in some of the coins. That's where you want to look to buy. So remember, buy the red, sell the green. Very simple. So I just wanted to go live.
What about the graph? Look at the graph. I'm looking at the graph right now. I have an alert. The graph is exploding. Time to buy.
It's beautiful. This chart-wise is fantastic. Perfect RS flip. That is a perfect chart where we break through, test again, and continue the move. This is exactly where you want to be catching it after we have just broken all of these resistance.
I may bring you back in a couple of seconds, but for now, Shaldino, I want to say one thing. I love you madly.
Much appreciation.
Thank you, buddy.
Alrighty. All right, so guys, position yourselves well because this next bull run is going to be very fast. If you want to keep your wives, buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you want to change your wives, you know what to do. Keep following us. Freddie's nodding. Oh, God. Okay. I want to bring in a friend of mine who is a degen trader, just like all of us. And not only is he a degen trader, but his story and his ethos is exactly the same as ours because it's actually all about just giving everything away for free to the communities. So I want him to tell you his crypto story, and I want him to tell you how he makes his calls. And let me tell you, his calls are fucking fantastic. So I'm going to bring onto the stream Mr. Crypto Face. How are you?
Yeah, man. Dude, how am I supposed to follow you up, bro? My lordy, dude, you're on fire today. Woo! Let's go, baby. So, man, thank you for having me on. I've been watching you since day one, dude. And so respect and thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Mad respect for you. So before we actually get into how you make trades and everything else, and then we're going to give away a lot of money on the show, so guys, stay tuned. I want you to tell everyone your crypto story and how you got into crypto, because I think it really is one of the best stories in crypto.
All right, I appreciate that. First off, I hold the world record for the most profitable Bitcoin or crypto trade ever live streamed within a 24-hour period. I think I hold the record for the biggest loss as well. I wear a mask because I thought it was cool and I want to be like a superhero. So long story short, man, the way I got into crypto was actually from a prayer in 2017. And I prayed for two things. First, I prayed for a woman that I really, really wanted at the time. And number two, I prayed for a way that I could help people all around the world make money who really needed it, was my exact words. And as soon as I was done, I went to my computer and found Bitcoin trading bot stuff, and you know, I've been through the ups and downs just like anybody else. You know, it wasn't perfect the whole way, but mainly I started out with programming trade bots. There was a need because the people that were doing it were getting wrecked, and then here we are, man. Started showing my trades live, and I have my trade group, created my indicator system, and the Lord is good, dude. And so I just try to do my best to lend a helping hand, man. So
okay, so what do you, I mean, this is an amazing story, and that's really the main reason why I wanted you here, because I think that you, like me, just want to give everything back. We've made money in our lives, maybe not enough, but certainly we have made enough for now, and just want to give back to the community and to the people that the bigger community. I always say that everyone around me must make money. Everyone that touches me must, everyone that comes in contact must make money. I think you share the same belief. Talk to me about what you're doing today.
So for the past like 16, 18 hours, I've actually been in 12 trades now, 4 different sessions of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. Can I share my? Do you want me to share my screen so we can kind of get a breakdown, man? Because we're at we're at a crucial time. I know it's kind of always an important, crucial time. There's going to be a big move and crazy stuff happening, but
James Hildebrand, man, you have just won yourself $100 worth of Polytrader, and that $100 worth of Polytrader is now worth. Let me just refresh the screen. Got to keep. Polylauncher. Sorry. Okay, that's about worth $1,500 right now as it stands. So you just won that. Okay, CryptoFace, your screen is on the screen.
All right, cool.
What are we looking at?
So I'm gonna start with Bitcoin, like a macro picture, dude, because you got us so pumped. I know you're talking about maxis and everything, but crypto's kind of all in it together, man. We're all in it together, man. But I do agree that the maxis are stinky, bro. They're stinky, and you don't need a pencil up your butt in order to be successful to trade or in the industry. So what we're looking at here, we're looking at the 3-day. I'm going to go to the we'll stick with the we'll go to the 2-day. Here we go, of Bitcoin. So I want everyone to pay attention to these green and red wave right here. And what this is a modified money flow indicator. So to me, there's technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and then what I call money analysis, just following the money. Like, that's all that matters. So what this does is track how much money is actually in the asset pair. So when there's money coming in, right, like right here, when money is increasing, naturally the price is going to go up, like water to a garden, right? If you put water in a desert, plants will start growing. There's seeds in the dirt. But if the water leaves,
you're monitoring
go down.
You're monitoring money into a pair. That's the interesting part. Okay, brilliant. In fact, that's brilliant.
Correct. Yeah, dude. It's so simple. It's just follow the money. So the idea is you buy in the red, right? Sell in the green when it's coming down. So to be honest, right now, like the green, I was able to sell a pretty good top around 50K in about the middle of May because money was decreasing. The price can still go up, but eventually it cannot hold it, right? So the good news is you want to buy in the red. If you bought in the red, I mean, basically any time, if you held on for like a year, you've made your money. You know what I mean? That's like the worst case scenario if you bought in right when things go red. So right now, we are in the red. We're on the 6 hour right now. And what we want to see is higher highs, just like with any candle pattern, right? So money's been increasing back in. I got to be honest, man. I was bearish at 30K. I thought we were going to go down lower. I'm not saying that we're going straight up. I think we got to really we have a lot of resistance right here, man. So to be honest, I would probably bet that if we break this 48K, this is a support line, support resistance line that I have here, trend lines that I've drawn since 20K. There's the Fibonacci's right here, the 200-day. There's like 20 different indicators that have resistance right where we're at this 48.50K. So I'm not surprised that we're at least having a little bit of turbulence, but people are afraid to sell right now, man. Like the momentums and the money is decreasing, but normally when we see money decrease, we see bigger drops. So what I'm saying is I think people are afraid to sell. People are afraid to sell. And so,
you know what? It's so interesting. What you're saying is so interesting. And I'll show you why I think it's so interesting. Because what you're saying is that right now you are actually, if you look at your charts, you are actually expecting a slight drop because you're going back into the red, which is exactly actually what Plan B is saying. Plan B is also saying that what he's expecting Bitcoin to close 47,000 in August and then 43,000 in September. So he's also expecting a little drop. Mm-hmm. Then we go back to the historical Bitcoin charts. the 2017 Bitcoin charts, and we say August, September, slight drop, and then bang for an end of the year explosion. So now we've got 3 metrics all saying exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, and worst case scenario, if we did end up dropping, long term, I mean, Bitcoin's been bullish since day one, and you know, crypto as a whole. ETH has been super strong, but yeah, but momentum, money overall is coming in. I want to share something on the weekly that's really worked for me for charting uncharted territory. If you don't mind, real quick. So
take your time, man.
Since 20K, right? We blasted through 20K out of nowhere. Nobody expected it. But since 20K, everything after was darkness, uncharted territory, right? So this trick I basically saw someone else use. I took it to another level, but I saw someone else do it. Is just a trend line. I use Heiken and Sheet candles on the weekly. And what we do is we take, I'm going to go to array, take the top of these candles. Boop. Let me turn on this magnifying thing. Here we go. Top of the candle close and lay it on the first candle close, right? First thing it touches, just like any other trend line. And man, what happened was did on all these candles and it hits the mark up and down and has given me and my community chart in the uncharted. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I've even taken it lines up. Try it yourselves, you know, and you be the judge. But
wow.
I don't.
Do it again. Do it again. I need to say it again.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm watching a magician do a magic trick, and so now I need the magician to do it again. Okay, so
yeah. You know what, dude? I made these transparent, so they're a little harder to see. I probably shouldn't have done that, but okay.
Make them yellow. Make them yellow so we can see them.
Yeah. Okay. Boom. So we're on the weekly. I use Heiken and Sheet candles. Heiken and Sheet candles are created by the same people that made normal candles, the Japanese, and even they prefer to use Heiken. They don't use the candles they created back in the day. They use Heiken and Sheet candles, right? I use both. The Heiken and Sheet candles, what I use. You go to make a ray, which is where it makes a straight line automatically for you. I put the little magnet on, and we're gonna go zoom in to when we were at 6K before we dropped to 3K. Go to the top of the candle. Let's go up here. Actually, let's have a little bit of fun. Boop. And you're gonna lay the line right, boom, on the first candle that it touches. It's like a pendulum. It's a pendulum. I call it spider lines, right? Because it looks like a spider web, spider. So when we zoom in, you see that these lines here, let me crank these up so you can see these bad boys, man.
How did you even find, I wouldn't say find that, but like what made you even select that? It's crazy how accurate it is. I'm just trying to understand.
Dude, it never, so it, at the end of the day, all it is a trend line. And since there's we're in uncharted territory, that there's nothing for it to gravitate to. So these trend lines are one of probably very few trend lines that you can draw that it can gravitate to. So it like gives it extra strength. So I mean, when we were like all the way up here, 70K was the next step. But I said we needed Amazon to come in and say something. Bitcoin didn't happen. We're gonna come down. Amazon came in down here. But if you zoom into like the 2 hour, you draw your lines on the weekly, play around with it, and just see for yourself. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, everywhere. The bottom, bang, bang, everywhere in between, man. And so it's something. What I use is my indicator system.
That is, I mean, this is absolutely.
Yeah. So check this out. So I knew crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum have a favorite number, and that number is 4. So this is a pattern. This 1, 2, 3, 4, and it dumps. This pattern was wild in 2017, just over and over and over and over on every single time frame. And it's come back, right? So this is Ethereum. This is what we just have. We just have 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. So I shorted here, boom, right? And when we go to Bitcoin, if you zoom out, and we go to the top, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, we'll zoom in a little bit here. So when you see 4 impulse waves, so we have four waves, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes there'll be 5, sometimes there'll be 3, but 4 is the main number. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they'll make up their own patterns. Some patterns is stuff weird, head and shoulders, and then they'll make up crazy patterns, and they repeat them on all different time frames for like a month or 2 months. So this is just one that it's literally the second pattern that I've ever pegged in my whole crypto career, and it's paying off today.
Okay, wait. Where do we get more of this shit? Where do we get more of these indicators?
As market cipher. So all this is market cipher. The long story short is I'm always creating. I have an amazing trade bot, and I basically take a lot of stuff from my bot and apply it to trading here. I want to give your people market cipher. We're giving away market cipher lifetimes, right? I want to throw like $1,000 too at a couple people, but
okay, hold on. So are
you
we
have
saying
a link, right? Is that what you're asking me? Like where to get market cipher?
Market cipher is is where you get all these trading signals. The link to market cipher is in the description below, right, Freddie? There's a link, a referral link from us into the description below. You go to market cipher, you download it, and you can subscribe, not subscribe, mess around as much as you want. On top of that, CryptoFace has joined in on the community spirit, and we had a chat just before the show, and I said, look, we're in this spirit of giving to the community. We want to give the community free lifetime memberships. They're worth what, $1,500?
Yes, $1,500 for lifetime. Yep,
$1,500 for a free and so we're going to give them $1,500 for free. Plus, you said that they can have money in their account.
Yeah, I was gonna do $500, but dude, you're so hyped, bro. So let's throw them like $1,000 in Bitcoin or Ethereum each too. They can trade with it, or they can feed. You do whatever they want with it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to trade with it, great. If you want to feed your fam, you never know what someone's got to go through. So $1,000 can change your life depending on where you are. So
free lifetime
lifetimes. Let's give them $1,000,
and then another $1,000. So that's $2,500 we're going to give away again to the community.
Yes, sir.
Wow. How many of those can we give away?
How many do you want to give away?
You tell me, bro.
Man, you're gonna give. Oh man, we'll do. Screw it. Let's do 3. I said we're gonna do. We'll do 3 lifetimes and $1,000 a piece, probably.
Another $7,500 on Crypto Banter. I mean, this is insane. All right, CryptoFace. Freddie, let's choose winners. Let's choose the winners. Come on, let's choose the winners. You guys are winning $2,500. You're winning $1,500 with a free market cipher thing. And if you want to get market cipher, there's a description link below. Use it. And then we're going to.
I got a 20% coupon code for you too. For
and a coupon code. Oh, come on,
okay, bro. Okay. It's the coupon code is. Oh, it's okay, hang on. It was so good here. Where is it?
How's this shit? We're giving away $7,500 on the show. That means that's $20,000 in a day.
Banter my manter. Banter my manter.
Banter my manter. How do you spell that? BANTRMY and then MANT. Banter my manter. How do you spell manter?
Yeah. MANTER.
Banter my manter.
20% off.
Okay. Biplop, who's here? You've won yourself market cipher. You've won yourself a free market cipher for life and $1,000 to do whatever you want to do with the $1,000. I'm going to go to a super chat and I'm going to say, Robert York, change this single father's life. I'm changing your life because you're changing your wife. So we're going to change your life, change your wife. You know what I'm saying? So you get $1,000. You get a market cipher lifetime plus $1,000 in your account right now for free. There is one more. Okay, Mason, who says banter my mentor. You get yourself a market cipher, $1,500 lifetime membership.
Miami.
Plus, you get yourself another $1,000. CryptoFace, listen, dude. This has been long overdue, but most importantly, it was too short. So we got to get you back here, and we got to get you back here regularly and soon. What do you say?
Dude, I'm totally down. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I mean, we've been nailing it. We literally have tens of thousands of people in our community that use Market Cypher, and like of all different. I have top 10 traders from the Bybits, the BitMEXs, to $100-200 million hedge fund managers, to single mothers with 3 foster daughters. And so, dude, I can't wait to come back. I'll come back anytime.
Amazing.
And see what we
Man,
can
it's
shake
been
down, bro.
amazing. Love your spirit. You're the same as us. You're made of the same cloth. Just want to give stuff away to the community. See you soon, my friend.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. Fuck, how's that guy? Banter fam. Banter material made of the same cloth. Alrighty, guys. We love you madly. We will see you guys again tomorrow. But before we go, I just want to change some more people's lives. Isabel, $100 of Star Terra. Just give it. Somebody give Isabel $100 of Star Terra. And I don't know. I want to give more. I just want to give more. Okay, this guy. His name is Modafar. He says for 6 months he didn't miss any of our shows. Freddie, give the man $100 of Polylauncher, which is now worth. Let's have a look. I think it's about $1,700. Oh, $100,700. Oh yeah, it's still about $1,500, $1,600. You win that. I will see you guys again tomorrow, where I'm going to give away at least another $10,000 on the show. I hope you enjoyed today. I really loved today. I love CryptoFace. What a great guy. Love you guys. Best community in the whole world. Family. There is going to be a microdose later because we left out a whole lot of news. So use the after hashtag Banter to discuss this show and join us on microdose. If you're not on the microdose channel, join it now. Go and subscribe now. It's in the description link. I will see you guys again later. Love you guys madly. You guys are my family. Trade well, my friends. That was one of my best shows. I loved it. It was excellent. I want to give more to the community, bro. We need to give more.